Good afternoon, Year 3. It is Tuesday. Welcome back after half term. I'm going to continue to do some phonics with you and hopefully it won't be for much longer. Then you'll be back with us. Okay, so we're going to whiz through these words before like we usually do. So we've got misbehave, mislead, misspell, certain and circle. Misbehave, mislead, misspell, certain and circle. And remember, you can pause the video any time you like, okay? So the prefix we're going to look at today is in, okay, which means not. So we're going to go through these prefixes. So remember, it goes in front of the words and it changes the meaning. So the first one we're going to do is inactive. So it's not active. So act, okay, so you've got 7 sounds there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you've got act. And then the v, remember the v and the e go together to make the v sound at the end. So you've got inactive, inactive, inactive. Okay, next one we're going to do is incorrect. So when something is not right. So incorrect. So you've got 8 sounds this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So you've got So incorrect, incorrect, incorrect. Okay. Next one is invalid. So we've got something that is not working or it can't work. Okay. So invalid. So 7 sounds again. Okay, that makes the I sound. So invalid, invalid, invalid. Okay. Next one is independent, which means doing something on your own. You're really good at this. So dependent is when you rely on somebody to do something, and independent is when you start to do things on your own, which you're really good at. Okay, so we've got 11 sounds this time. So we've got I, N, D, I, P, E, N, D, E, N, T. So we've got 11 sounds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's squeeze it on here. So I, N, D, I, P, I, N, D, E, N, T. Okay, so I, N, D, E, P, E, N, D, E, N, T. Now, you might not be able to remember that, so we can break it down into syllables. So we've got, if you hear the word independent, so you've got independent. So you've got 4 sounds, you can clap it out. Independent, okay? Independent, okay? So you can go in, d, I, d, p, n, pen, d, n, t, dent. Independent, 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 independent. So you might want to clap out the syllables that you hear, especially with words that get quite long. Next one is inexpensive. So there is 10 sounds here. So we could do the same here with inexpensive. So we've got something that's not a lot of money. So inexpensive. So again, you've got 4. So you can break it down. In, x, p, n, s, I, v. Okay. So you might hear the syllables slightly different, and that's okay, but this is what Mrs. Denny can hear. So she's got inexpensive. In, x, p, n, pen, sieve. Okay? Inexpensive. 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 Okay? So it's your turn now. So we're going to do the first one, which is incapable, which means you're not able to do something, okay? Whatever that might be. So, in, k, a, p, a, b, ul. And it's that L-E at the end, the ul sound, okay? So you've got 8 sounds there. Okay, pause at any time. Next one is invisible. So, I, n, v, I, s, I, b, ul. So you've got 8 sounds again. Next one is insufficient, so it means you haven't got enough. So it's not enough. This is quite a long one, so you might want to break it down by clapping the syllables. So we've got insufficient, so you've got 4 syllables, if that helps. So we've got I, N, S, A, F, I, Sh, I, E, Nt. Okay, so you might want to just go through I, N, S, A, F, I, Sh, I, N, E, Nt. Okay, that's just to give you a hand. And the next one is inaccurate, which is I, N, A, K, A, T. So you've got split spelling there. The A sound. So inaccurate is it's not precise. It's not exactly where it needs to be. Okay? And the last one is incomplete. So something that is not completely done, it's not entirely done. So you've got I, N, K, O, M, P, L, E, T. So you've got the split spelling again. So you've got 8 there. Okay, and then I will write those words up for you. So let's do, so we've got incapable. So I, N, K, A, P, A, B, O. That's incapable. So take it off. If not, you can watch the video again. So insufficient, I'm going to put here, S, A, F, I. This makes a sh sound. I, N, T. Okay. Then the next one we've got is inaccurate. So we've got I, N, A, K, your, A, split spelling, inaccurate. And then the last one is incomplete. I, N, K, O, M, P, L, E. Okay, so there they are for you. You're going to do dictation now, okay? So it's the independent, so we have got independent there. So the independent child, so we initially have to spell child. So the independent child, so the child that could do things on their own, the independent child was invisible and there, now think about the there that you're using, okay, if it's their things. So the independent child was invisible and their work was incomplete, okay? So the independent child was invisible and their work was incomplete, okay? Just going to go and get something to rub off the board. Doing my cleaning while we're there, okay? And then we've got, so the independent, quite a long word. So the independent child was invisible and the work was incomplete. Okay, so the independent child was invisible and their work was incomplete. Remember, it's this kind of there rather than that one because it's their work. Okay, have a good afternoon and I'll see you tomorrow. Well done.